real example. It's a Kiehl's Powerful Strength Vitamin C. I've been using this for months. It is in my active rotation. I really like it a lot. Let me show you how to read this like an architect. For the first 5 ingredients, what I'm doing is scanning for where that active ingredient shows up. If you go through this, you have propylene glycol, which is a moisturizer, dimethicone, which is an emollient to seal, glycerin, another moisturizer of sorts. Then we have absorbic acid number 4, that 10.5, that's where it comes in. Absorbic acid, pure vitamin C, is listed very early. So, and it's been disclosed that it's at a 10.5%. We're loving all of that. Transparency, transparency, transparency. One, that tells me something. That tells me that the brand is not hiding the actives at a small percentage behind a fragrance, for example. And that is structural transparency. A lot of reason why I love a lot of Kiehl's items, actually. Now compare that to a generic fill-in-the-blank brightening serum, where the first 3 ingredients are water, glycerin, silicone. I'm scared. And the brightening complex shows up at number 14. Again, next to that fragrance. That's not gonna be your dark spot treatment. That is a moisturizer, okay? We need to have a serious conversation about where your standards are dropping. When I test clothes for you, when we break down fast fashion or evaluate a corporate wardrobe, you act like investors. You zoom in on the detail of a seam to check the structural seams of a blazer. You check the fabric tags. If I tell you a pair of trousers is really 100% polyester, masquerading as luxury, you refuse to buy it. Demand quality construction because our wardrobe is really infrastructure at the end of the day. But then you walk into the bathroom and all that analytical brilliance disappears. You're putting 10 layers of products on your face because the bottles look really cute together on your shelf. Why is your vanity functioning like a fast fashion clearance bin? They get the exact spec sheet energy that we use to audit clothing construction. We're turning the skincare bottles around to read the labels. Let's get into it. Let's talk about how you shop for clothes. That Cider clothing test that I did, you really love that video. I didn't love that video because I told you this or that was cute. It was because I was really going through the seams, the structure of the clothing, the price, the quality for the material, a full breakdown. We were ranking different places to shop based on quality to price to break down all those clothes. And we wanted to know, is it wool, is it linen, is it cotton? We know natural fibers are better, they last longer. Is it any of those, or are we back to this polyester pyramid scheme that I also talked about? If the foundation of the fabric is really weak, it's gonna fall apart in 1 or 2 washes. We're back to the cycle of spending over and over because you wanted to buy cheaper the first time around. When you step out into the AC, it feels like you're clothing yourself in plastic. Skincare ingredients work the exact same way, right? The first 5 ingredients on the label makes up roughly 80 to 95% of what's actually in that bottle. Everything else is like a finishing detail. Same thing with food, same thing with anything you buy. If the first 5 ingredients, you really can't say what they're doing, just put it back. It's not a clinical formula, that's a finishing detail in a really expensive bottle. Glycerin and all that, and silicone and all that, with good branding. Same category, but completely different things. It's the same reason you wouldn't pay for cashmere prices for polyester cotton blend. Does this mean that every expensive product is a lie or every affordable product is a gem? No, it's not about price point. It is really about the formulation in the product. Some of the most beautifully packaged, the most amazingly marketed products that I had on my shelf left my skin mid at best. And I'd be questioning every other purchase, like, is this gonna do it? The other one didn't. And the pivot the industry is making right now is back to clean, back to basic packaging. And that's more even just makeup, right? We have skincare doing the same thing. So we have a lot of these minimalist bottles doing the heavy lifting for our emotions. You really have to turn that bottle around. And this isn't about saving money. This is about preventing a failure in your system, especially on the moneymaker. I talk about microclimates a lot. I was born in Nigeria, raised in Miami. It's warm, it's humid. Our winter is sparse. I know how to deal with heat It's designing for a space. Same thing with your skincare routine. Because you have to build a system that can stand the test of time against your environment, right? If you're a corporate professional, you're able to withstand the AC when it's 60 degrees in the office, and then when you go outside and it's 80 degrees outside. If you're wearing a cheap synthetic polyester top, you're getting to the office from 80 to 60, you're dripping wet while you're walking, and now you are freezing in this thing that feels like plastic. And now your skincare is doing literally the same thing. That viral 10-step routine, pause. Because they are made for perfectly lit ring lights, a show, essentially. Because when you layer too much hydration, the 3 different hydration layers and all of those type of oilants, sealants, and emollients on your skin, occlusives also just kicked in there. Then you step out into Miami heat, your skin is suffocating, you're getting breakouts. Why? Your pores can't breathe. You created a seal, but you're also sweating. Where is that going? Breakout. Or maybe your sunscreen just spills. It looks a mess by lunchtime, you have white all over the place. Those are realities. So really, here's a true version of that. If you really have dry skin or you're in a cold climate, the 6-step routine probably is really gonna work well for you. But if you have oily skin, you're in humid conditions, it's hot where you are, you're outside any part of your day, coming in, there's changes to the temperature a lot, the more you layer, the worse your outcome is gonna be. That's where you have to think it out. Because it's not a you problem, it's a system mismatch. Which system is yours? We need subtraction first. The question is never, what do I add next? The question is, what do I remove? Same thing when you do an allergy test. What am I gonna remove that is adding friction that I don't need in my life? And it really doesn't give me any results because it's literally making me sick. My Sisterlocks, I like the way they look. I like the presentation. I like the upkeep and out. I don't manipulate them every day. They really just perform for me. So that's really the same infrastructure logic that we are applying on our face right now. Before you spend another $1 on the retinoids, the ingredients list, your active, your retinoids, your niacinamides, find your vitamin C, your retinoid, your niacinamide. Whatever is supposed to be doing that work, where is it on the list? If you have dry skin with minimal texture concerns, you might still see some benefits, but if you have hyperpigmentation, active dark spots, uneven texture, that concentration is gonna be too low to move the needle in your skincare. This isn't about if the brand is good or bad. Some of these brands are really great. The formula just might not be right for your specific problem. Read the spec sheet. Match the actual formulation to the problems that you're having, and not the aesthetic of the bottle. I know why you buy these 10-step programs. It feels like self-care. It's really good marketing. It feels productive to stand in front of the mirror and put like a million things on. And it's also sometimes a little fun. But when you look at your shelf, your vanity, your cabinet, and you're feeling overwhelmed and your skin still looks a mess, you're getting back to that identity lag, the same thing that was happening with your closet. You are now matching your routine, your day-to-day is now matching the things that you have. It's in your shelf, your closet, your life. So instead of building a system for you are now, the woman who wants the clear, beautiful skin, you're still shopping for different identities based on what is being marketed, instead of shopping for that infrastructure. So what building a high-performing shelf or vanity really looks like. Start with your basic, a gentle cleanser and a well-formulated moisturizer. That's your white shirt, raw denim, jeans combo, the ultimate t-shirt and jeans, tank top jeans combo you can imagine. You don't need to overspend there. You just need to find something that works for you. You decide once and you stop revisiting. Then you get your heavy lifters, your clinical grade active, vitamin C, retinoid, and acid. The one perfectly suited for your environment, like your tailored wool coat. You check the spec sheets first and you make that deliberate decision for yourself. The audit question is always this: if I remove this product tomorrow, would my skin get worse? If the answer is no, it's a finishing. Gloss, moisturizer, extra things you're adding to your skin. So I don't want you to throw it away. I just want you to stop restocking it for now. I'm not telling you to stop enjoying your routine, but I am telling you to demand the same return on your investment for your skin as you do for your closet. Audit your vanity the same way we went through the audit for our closet. If a product is not structurally improving the asset, your skin, then it's obviously a liability. It's not that it's a bad product necessarily. Jeans may fit you while some other jeans don't fit. Doesn't mean jeans are bad. Just means those pairs of jeans were not right for you. Same thing with your skincare. So maybe it may not be the right fit for your skin or for the environment or maybe for your goals. I'm not gonna leave you here with a diagnosed system failure and no blueprint to fix it. I'm also not gonna make you hunt for a link in bio. Comment the word audit below right now and I'll send the diagnostic blueprint. Download it, go into your bathroom this weekend, turn the bottles around, read the spec sheet, match the formula to what your goals are for your skin and not the aesthetic on your shelf. Stop letting trending audios run your face management. Fix your system, friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye.